Have you ever felt frustrated that your agency is low profit or you're finding it really difficult to create recurring revenue from your clients? And it's almost like you're on this treadmill of feast or famine, having to constantly chase new clients. I'm going to help you with that today. My name's Chris Badgett. I'm a WordPress LMS software entrepreneur. I'm a coach to WordPress agency owners. I'm a course creator, and I'm a homeschooling, work from home dad coming to you from the little cabin in my backyard. Stay to the end of this video. I have an exclusive resource to share with you. It's called the WordPress LMS Buyer's Guide, which helps you select the most powerful technology stack based on your answer to 5 specific questions. So as a community builder myself, I'm a big fan of building community, both of just general industry community and also among my customers. And I asked my community of agency owners, these are WordPress agency professionals, what challenges they were facing and how I could help them. And Andriy said he was trying to figure out a way to not just build websites for his clients, but also help them with marketing. Henrietta said that she was looking for a way to actually launch a care plan or some kind of recurring revenue maintenance plan that her clients would actually buy. And then Josh didn't really know what he wanted, but he was a little frustrated that his clients would launch, he'd build a great website, but then the project would ultimately fail and fizzle out because the client couldn't do any marketing, they couldn't get any customers, and even though they had a great site, the project just kind of fizzled away. So if that sounds interesting, I'm going to help solve all of that and then some in this video. So I want to ask you first, are you struggling with one of these challenges as an agency owner? The first one, and hey, I've been there for all of these. The first one is low profit. Do you feel like you're working your tail off, but your profit margin or your take home is actually really low? Do you feel frustrated that you're having to constantly chase new clients? You get something built and then that client disappears and you got to go find another one, and just the cycle repeats over and over and over again. Or are you even worse? This is the worst one, is you do all this great work. For a moment, your client's happy, but then ultimately they become dissatisfied because they realize they need all this other stuff to be successful. If that's happened to you, my heart goes out to you. I know exactly what that feels like. But we're going to help you dramatically increase your agency profits and really take advantage of 3 opportunities. The first one is higher profits. I'm going to help you get there. I've got some specific frameworks and action steps for you today. I'm going to show you how to make more money from your existing clients, so do more with less clients, and then how to deliver that great work that your clients actually love. So really it comes down to 6 key principles of new service offerings that can drive more profit in your agency. The first principle is organic traffic. If you could only add just one thing, do this. This is to offer a simple marketing funnel package. This is not becoming a professional marketer for the company, but it's building a strategic content set that can organically drive traffic to your client's business. So this could be my favorite one is the YouTube traffic system. So this is 3 specific videos that you can make or help your client make that are designed specifically to generate leads from Google and YouTube. I have a whole video on that. There's a link below this video to the YouTube traffic system. So check that out. You could create 5 SEO optimized blog posts of pillar content with your client. I used to do this back in 2012 when I was doing some agency work for local businesses as a WordPress freelancer. And, I took this one business in a small town in Montana and I saw them just blow up in terms of their success and inbound leads. And a lot of it stemmed from me just creating this pillar content. I wrote like 5 or 10 articles for them that were SEO optimized, and they had a lot of growth from that. Or perhaps you could do 5 podcast episodes where you interview the business owner, or you help them just get set up and remove all the technology friction for them to do their first little podcast series. So the medium, whether it's video, whether it's text, whether it's audio, it doesn't really matter. What's more important is that you put together a package to create 3 to 5 pieces of strategic content that's going to bake in some organic marketing. The second principle is copywriting. So offer a simple copywriting service to help your client with conversion optimized copy that makes sense. A lot of website clients are not really good writers or communicators. They may understand their business really well or their expertise, but creating more compelling copy, which is often less, not more words, can do a lot of work. And the thing to just make it simple is the most important area to focus on the copywriting is to work backwards from the conversion point. So if you're only going to copyright like 4 pages on the website, you would do the sales page. That's what's right before someone clicks the buy now button and buys. And then you can back up to the pricing page or the services page. And then there's the home page. And then there's the about page. If you could just focus on 4 pages like that and improving the copy, either writing the first draft for the client to personalize or take what the client has and make it way better, offer a copywriting service. The third thing is instructional design. So you can offer instructional design service where you help your client organize their expertise into a course curriculum or outline. You could create a slide deck for your client's instructional needs for them to demonstrate their expertise or teach inside of an information product training course or members only training. And you could create like a content creation experience where you remove all the friction for your client to do some kind of video production or audio production, where you just basically help create the space so all they have to do is show up and do their thing either in person or virtually. For example, you could help a client create an entire online course in a Zoom room where you help them develop the outline, get through the technical hurdles, create the content, and then you format it, edit it down into the final product. So that's instructional design. The fourth service offering you could offer is care plans. This is where you offer a simple care plan where they never have to worry about keeping the site updated and you get steady recurring revenue. We call this land and expand. So land the original project and then expand into recurring revenue or ongoing projects. But in this case, for care plans, you can do software updates, keeping WordPress updated, themes, plugins, testing and backups, emergency support, and even throw in like some hours of website implementation, development time, or whatever you want to call it, like a package that they get month after month. So that's a care plan. And one of my big tips for you if you're doing a care plan, and I can't believe almost nobody does it, and if you're watching this and you're still here, I know that you are a smart agency owner. And what I would recommend doing like once a month or once a quarter is to do a proactive review of the client's platform, site, or online business, and then propose some improvements, either more projects, which is just going to add goodwill to the relationship. It's going to set you up for more work with the client. And there's just a huge opportunity here. A lot of agency owners get really reactive and just react as the client needs things. But if you go on the offense and you get proactive and you get strategic, you can really add a lot of value to the relationship, your client's business, and your bottom line. So the fifth service offering that you can provide is what I call sales conversion event design. So this is where you offer a simple sales conversion event design package. What the heck am I talking about? What's a sales conversion event? Those are just a mechanism through which a prospect on a website goes through a sales process and ultimately makes the decision to buy. So this could be a webinar, it could be a strategy call, it could be some kind of trial, free or low cost experience. These are all just packages that you can help your client create, because there's all this friction for your clients around selling, especially if they're not professional salespeople. So when you help them create that webinar, whether it's delivered live or on auto repeatedly, or you help them figure out how to do a strategy call, like one-on-one talk scripts with qualified prospects, or do that at scale on group calls, or develop some kind of trial experience through the membership site, through the online course, or whatever. This is designing a sales conversion event, and it's super valuable to the client. The sixth and final service offering I have for you today is called community management. This is where you can offer a simple community management package where your client may have like a community of prospects, a community of customers, or both. And you could create a package to either create that initial group or groups for your client, or optimize what they already have. So that could involve managing the group enrollment flow, moderating the group, help post regular content on behalf of the client and the group, just doing general community management. So those are 6 service offerings you could add today. Now, I've been building WordPress websites for clients since 2010. I've experienced all these pains of low profit, constantly having to chase clients, having to do all this great work, and then ultimately the client's not happy because they still need all this other stuff. So it was through all that pain and having to figure out all these skills myself for my clients and for my own business, where I realized that when we see the world this way, where we put the client at the center and not our service, that we can really deliver the best work. And there's like a myth out there around this idea that, that you have to be an exceptional service provider. It's all about you and your skills and being at the best of that. That's the old world, the old way of thinking. So if we set that aside and we look at the new way, which puts our customer, our agency client at the center, this is where the big opportunity is. Like, yeah, they need your technical skills, they need a website, but they kind of need this other stuff too. They need traffic and marketing. They need a way to convert that into sales. They need copywriting to be able to sell and communicate effectively with words. They need ongoing support. They need help creating digital products and training-based products. And they need help managing and take advantage of the opportunity of online social communities. So I would encourage you to expand your agency from just building websites and doing, one piece of the pie to kind of doing the whole pie, and building out packages and team that can deliver around all this. And I've got a pro tip for you today. It can feel scary with what I'm talking about. Like you have to, all of a sudden do all this extra stuff. And yeah, I am asking you to grow and stretch a little bit, but also what I'm asking you to do is to think about this framework of the 3 agency offers. So I call this DIY, DWY, and DFY. So what that stands for is do it yourself, done with you, and done for you. So if we have these 3 options for our agency clients to explore, the do-it-yourself is like a self-study course where we teach our process. This is great for clients who can't afford you yet, but you still want to help them. You throw them a bone so that they can go through your training and learn your process and implement it on their own. Then there's the done with you, which is what you're doing now. You're building a website for the client, and maybe you're like making a couple referrals for them to get help, some marketing help or some copywriting help from somebody else, and or you're just asking them, hey, go figure it out, like write some sales copy or whatever. That's the done with you. That's what you're already doing. And then the done for you is really this high value much more profitable, a lot more income from clients, where you literally surround the client with help and then support them to achieve their business objectives. So that's my pro tip for you today. So as I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted to share an exclusive resource with you today called the WordPress LMS Buyer's Guide, which helps people with all the research overwhelm and just exhaustion from trying to choose the best learning management system, e-commerce system, membership plugin, whatever you want to call it, by asking 5 critical questions. Just click the link below this video and download the WordPress LMS Buyer's Guide to help you accelerate in getting your tools sorted out if you're building any kind of online course or LMS or training-based membership site. And I would really appreciate it if you could smash that like button and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video like this, and share it with a friend who you know is running an agency that you'd like to see them get better results, make more profit. So I want to encourage you to keep learning, keep taking action, because you have the power to lift up others through education. There's a course inside all of us, and I'll see you in the next video.